Hi everyone, welcome to my first video. Since it's Oscar season, I decided to do my top 5 favorite movies of 2016. I haven't seen all the Oscar nominees, and there's plenty of movies that I haven't seen yet, so if you have any recommendations, please write down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's start. I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. So my fifth choice is an animated picture because I do believe that animated movies are highly disregarded nowadays. And this one is particularly clever and it has a great script and the characters are so interesting and they reflect so much our society. I am talking about Zootopia. It's a Disney movie and I was blown away when I first watched it. Fourth place. It's really hard for me to talk about this following movie because I had really high expectations and it was a good movie and I liked it. I really enjoyed the experience, but something was missing. I'm talking about La La Land. Okay, we all have heard of it. I don't know if you've watched it or not, but after all the propaganda, I was kind of disappointed after watching it. However, if we analyze it, and if I had gone to the theater with no expectations, the truth is the movie is really good. I mean, in terms of cinematography, it's spectacular. You have some beautiful images. And I am a huge fan of musicals from the 50s, MGM musicals. I love Singing in the Rain and American in Paris, all that jazz. I really love it. So I really love the connection that there is between old musicals and La La Land. La La Land really put up on some wonderful musical numbers and the soundtrack is delicious. But I do have a problem with this movie, which is we have the two main characters, Mia and Sebastian, but we don't really know much about them. There's a lot of character development missing and the story is kind of predictable. My third choice is Captain Fantastic. This movie really made me think. The story is about a family that decides to live away from civilization and carry on with their lives all alone in the forest. And then something happens and they are obliged to get to the civilization and realize that, well, sometimes you gotta give up on some freedoms and you have to adapt and adjust. I thought it was really witty and the characters were really well explored. And I really related to it in a way because I hate education how it is now. I hate how the world sometimes works. But I guess we gotta accept it sometimes and try to balance things. Really witty movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you should watch it. So I'm really torn about the first and the second place because I watched two amazing movies recently. They were both so raw, so beautiful, so heartbreaking. I don't know. It's hard, so I'm just gonna say these two. One of them is Manchester by the Sea and the other one is Moonlight. They are incredible. And they are both so simple in their structure. Manchester by the Sea tells us a really heartbreaking story and we can really feel the characters. Casey Affleck and Michelle Williams are, whoa, amazing. You can really feel what they're feeling and it's so uncomfortable sometimes. But I do believe that there are also some bits of happy moments here and there that really make the movie a sweet and yet difficult experience. Moonlight is also complicated. You can really relate to the main character and the three actors are fabulous. It seems like they are the same person and you can really feel this character too. And the story that this character tells us is so sad and yet it has such a delicious, happy ending. I love the final scenes. They just summarized what life is all about. So thank you for watching so far. These are the movies that I would pick as my favorite in 2016. However, I haven't watched Hidden Figures, Fences, Jackie. I think that's mainly it. Like the Oscar nominees, these are the ones that are missing on my list. So I might add some later on. I don't know. Tell me what you thought about the movies that are nominated this year. Tell me what are your favorite movies of 2016. I hope to see you soon. Bye.